and welcome to the A to Z of NES on Super Retroid. First game, of course, is 10 Yard Fight, as alphabetically it is the first game. So just a little word of what we're doing here, or what I'm doing here. I'm going to try and play every NES game that I can get my hands on. Obviously, I'm not going to get all the real weird Japanese ones, but if anyone has a copy, or if anyone has a ROM and they want to send it to me, I don't mind playing the ROMs at all. They're just as good. Happy to play it, happy to try and sort of mini-review it, what this is. Not looking to go great in depth, just want to get a feeling for what the game is, really, and show you guys what you're missing out on. And this game, you're missing out on nothing. So anyway, American football, well, I sort of understand what I'm doing here. This is called something, and you get the ball, and then if you press B, you do a short pass to the player next to you. If you press A, you do a slightly longer pass to the player furthest, I think, up the field. Then, of course, you have to run. You can sometimes wriggle out of these tackles and get as far as you can up the pitch. I don't know if it's called a pitch, but that's what it's called in England, so that's what it's been called. If you go 10 yards or more, the counter resets, and then you can carry on. If you get taken out 4 times, then you have to kick the ball upfield, and the opposition then come at you. So it's hard to explain, but I didn't really get it first. But now I sort of understand the rules of American football. So I think if I watched the game now, even from just playing this, I could grasp it. And I've been playing this game maybe 3 or 4 times. So that's pretty good. I mean, there's no instructions with this game. Well, obviously there's the instruction booklet, but you know, how helpful are they? Press this button, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you can get a fairly decent understanding from 0 text, 0 prompts. Not bad, really. And this is one of those black box games from Nintendo, so this is one of the very original games to come out when it was originally released. And, you know, they've done a fairly decent job of recreating the sport. I mean, it looks alright, doesn't it? You can tell it's American football. Anyway, I'm about to score a goal. I don't know what it's called. A touchdown, rather. So, yeah, come on. I've got to concentrate. Sorry, I won't be talking much. Look at that. And then I think you get the chance where you can score a field goal, I think it's called, where you kick the ball through them jobby. And I've never missed one of these. I honestly don't know what the control is. I press the button and hope for the best, and it seems to work. I think if you're off to the side, you have to press the direction in the way you want it to go, but I don't really know, to be honest. It's just guesswork. But yeah, anyway, so now they kick the ball. No, we kick the ball to them, and they come at us. Now the tackling is just basically the A button. You run at them, and you dive. I think the B button works as well. I'm not sure, I never use it. But I'm pretty sure the B button does some end. Probably not. Who cares? So anyway, you press the A button and you fly at them, and hopefully... Oh, that wasn't me at all. Oh, kick them out the pitch. Bargain. So yeah, if they run off the edge of the pitch, you get the first down, and then you have to select your player with A or B. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. I pressed... Well, obviously, maybe it does matter. I don't know. I pressed B anyway, and I was closest. Job done. So you want to do it where they've got most space. So here you probably click on A and hope for that guy to come that way. But no, they're going the other way, so then you have to move back. So then they'll probably get 10 yards now. And this can be really cheeky, and they run it out. Bargain. So, you know, it's not too bad. I quite enjoy this game. This is on the easiest difficulty setting, by the way. I just thought, I want to get through it and score. But it does get a lot harder. And it's not the control, it's just, you know, you have to be on your game, like they do in the real sport, I guess. So yeah, you know, I'm not going to show you the whole half because it's quite long, but we'll keep going for a bit more. There's nothing really to say about the first slew of games that came out on the NES. Oh wow, what's that called? I have no idea what that's called. A change around, a switcheroony? Don't know, but anyway, yeah, the first sort of games, they all came out in those black boxes, and I quite like that. The design's nice. They're all, if you put them on a shelf, they look, you know, sort of, what's that word? Uniform. And I quite like that. Although saying that, if you look at the PlayStation 2 boxes, they're boring as hell. So maybe I don't like uniform. But they're a different sort of uniform. Anyway. But in general, yeah, this is fairly decent graphics for 8-bit. The sound, however, is just terrible. I mean, it hasn't recorded incredibly well, but this is pretty much what I was listening to. Rubbish. But it's 8-bit, you can't expect too much. Well, you can actually, because this is comes the same sort of era as Super Mario Brothers, and that was one of the first games released. the sound on that and the music on that is, well, it's classic. This is just cack. As you can tell, I'm not very funny, but I am English, so my sense of humour doesn't tend to really work on anyone except people who are strange. Yep. This is quite a fun game, in a way. It's quite slow. I don't know if American football really is this slow in real life. I know, I've sort of tried to watch the Super Bowl, and that is hella boring as crap. Just advert after advert, and then stopping and starting. This is probably more of a flowy game than the actual American football, so awesome. American football makes no sense, though, because they barely use their feet. Well, they use their feet to run, but they don't use the ball. They kick the ball once when they're scoring a whatever. So it really should be called something. Soccer. Let's call it soccer. If it's American, it's soccer. This is American soccer. Football, now that's something completely different. And there are some football games on there, and we'll get to them in due time. Most of which are rubbish. It's not really till we get to FIFA something. FIFA 96, I think. No, FIFA International Soccer, where football games start to get really good. Although Nintendo World Cup is quite fun because of the stupid moves you can do. Anyway, I'm rambling. This video is nearly over, so well done if you've watched it. Job's a good un. Next time on A to Z, 1942.